A protest outside the FBI office in St. Louis. The group was rallying against the Fed's search of former President Donald Trump's Florida home. The gathering was peaceful, but tonight the FBI and Department of Homeland Security are reporting a spike in threats against federal law enforcement since Monday's search. At this stage, it's unclear if the Justice Department's investigation into former President Trump might lead to any criminal charges. But already, the few details we do know are drawing dividing lines between candidates running for office in the upcoming midterm elections. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, is here with more. Mark?
And the FBI raid of Mar-a-Lago Monday set off an instant flash of rage on the right. That initial reaction to the stunning discovery that the most popular Republican politician in the nation might face serious criminal charges eventually would evolve over the week. Elected officials somewhat softened their tune when new information emerged, but you could still hear the early echoes of those complaints in the chants of the chorus from protesters outside that FBI field office earlier today.
In a lot of ways, the former president saw this almost as a positive thing to get people energized. He was fundraising off of it. But as we've seen more information come out, that excitement or energy, at least from folks in office, seems to have tamped down some.
After a week of angry rhetoric from former President Trump,
we are on a higher alert.
U.S. Capitol Police responded to a burning car where a man crashed into a vehicle barricade outside the U.S. Capitol. On Thursday, Attorney General Eric Garland said threats would not be effective.
Upholding the rule of law means applying the law evenly, without fear or favor.
That heated rhetoric already coming into play on the campaign trail in Missouri, where John Wood is running for the Senate as an independent.
President Trump has created this anger.
A small group of protesters gathered outside an FBI field office in St. Louis Sunday afternoon, where a ringleader described the FBI warrant in Mar-a-Lago as an insult to military veterans.
They didn't fight so that we could have a regime come in and raid the opposition candidate's home based on nothing.
It's just absolutely absurd. It's conspiracy theory at its worst.
In the 6 days since FBI agents executed that search warrant, we've seen the top secret and classified markings on the document, reports that Trump's lawyers may have misled the FBI, and reports video might show people removing boxes from that storage before they could be retrieved. But we still have not seen the contents of those boxes or the affidavit that would spell out probable cause the former president may have committed a crime.
We want to wait and make these opinions based on the evidence.
Before that new information came to light, Missouri's Attorney General Eric Schmitt tweeted this.
Eric Schmitt said that if he's elected, he'll take a wrecking ball to the Justice Department. But that's entirely irresponsible and dangerous. And I don't think there's anything conservative about attacking law enforcement.
The defund the police rhetoric did not seem to be a very winning strategy for the Democrats, and I certainly think that would be the same for the defund the FBI.
Republican and former FBI agent Brian Fitzpatrick urged his Republican colleagues today against a rush to judgment or dangerous rhetoric. He did argue, though, that a step this significant from the Justice Department should also come with a big dose of transparency. He's calling on Merrick Garland to publish that affidavit, which might tell us a lot more about exactly what was in those boxes or how they were handled or moved around while the government was trying to take them back.